Hello everybody, welcome back to Commonwealth Picker. My name is Kevin and we are in my eBay cave tonight. We're not out there in the Commonwealth cabin yet. We won't be out there for a while. I am a full-time history teacher. I have 3 kids, a beautiful wife, a dog, 2 cats, which are crazy, and I sell down here in this eBay cave part-time. And we've been really busy. We do YouTube as well, obviously. And so there's not enough time to get everything that needs to get done in there. And I don't want to put my family through that right before Christmas. So we're going to take it really slow. And hopefully sometime in January we'll be in that thing. We have a lot of work to do. I'm going to show you a little bit of clip every day on the progress. And maybe over time I'll put something together and we'll put it on the Commonwealth Flipper channel. And you can watch the whole process maybe in a couple months. But thank you so much. We've had so many new subscribers. It just blows my mind. I don't even know what to say other than simply thank you. It's amazing. And so many guys, so many of you have been so kind to all of us. So we appreciate it. We have had a great day in the cave here. We've had a good day of sales, but a great day in the cave because I've been responding to comments and just enjoying looking over the comments of people watching our recent videos, and it just kind of makes me happy. The kids were down here a little earlier helping me wrap up some presents for Blue Ridge Mama, and I'm going to show you something tomorrow, I think in tomorrow's video, that we bought at a yard sale that we're using for Christmas this year that I think is kind of neat. And Turner's not a very good wrapper yet, so I don't even fuss with him wrapping. But Reagan's pretty good, and I have her help when we wrap stuff for Mama up and then we wrap stuff for Turner up. I had a viewer the other day mention something when they watched the shed video. They said, hey, I wonder if Lonnie's going to sue for copyright. Lonnie should sue for copyright. You know what they say about imitation? It's the most sincere form of flattery. Anyway, thank you so much for joining us today, and we're going to show you what's sold in just a minute, but I wanted to say one more thing really quick about a video we put out a couple days ago, I think maybe on Saturday, that had a viewer buy a bunch of stuff from the Homeschool Hustler store, and I got it ready to package. I mentioned that viewer, and I thanked that viewer, and I had, I think, Turner say thank you as well. And then I got a message from him, and he said, please don't send any of it. I thought, what in the world? Don't send any of it. He said, this is just a gift from me to the Homeschool Hustlers. And I thought, oh my goodness. And I mean, my initial reaction was, no, I'm shipping this stuff. I'm not going to do that. And he sent another message, said, listen, just don't send it. I just want to do this. And I remember a little lesson from my childhood. I don't want to ruin somebody's experience to give something to somebody. So we talked to the Homeschool Hustlers. We're going to accept that amazing, wonderful gift. And what we're going to do is we're going to take a little bit of money and put it in their bank accounts. I'm going to give them $5 a piece so they can enjoy a little bit of that gift. And then we're going to make a donation in Ed's name to Vinsky, their little Haitian boy that they sponsor, and that's going to be in your honor. So thank you so much. I don't know what else to say other than thank you. That does not need to be done, and it is amazing. I had Reagan write a little thank you note, and we sent you a couple of Eneman, and that should be on its way to you. So Ed, thank you so much. All right, so let's take a look at what's sold. Commonwealth Picker store, $318.07, and Homeschool Hustler store had 0 sales today. But a lot of stuff's been bought there. We have, I think, less than 30 listings, or maybe somewhere around there right now in the Homeschool Hustler store. All right, so let's take a look at what's sold. By the way, before I do, these are the things that Ed bought that he does not want sent. So we're going to relist these things in the Homeschool Hustler store and sell them again, I guess. It's just, like I said, an amazing gift, so we appreciate it. The Popple and one of the Fraggle Rocks and Gonzo. Here's kind of a vintage polo, little Warner Brothers size XL, and that's Wile E. Coyote. It's a golf shirt. It's got the golf club right here, and it's definitely old school. It's kind of thick, kind of heavy, neat little shirt. And I think I got this at a yard sale, 1998. It doesn't have any holes in the tags, which usually means it's from Goodwill. I think I paid a couple bucks at a yard sale. You know what? I remember exactly where I got this now. I got this at a yard sale, and I paid $0.25 for it. I remember it hanging, and I bought a bunch of books, a bunch of Bibles across the street, and I saw this little tiny little yard sale with hardly anything there, and I'm like, do I want to go there? And I went across there, and they had great prices, and I picked out 2 or 3 shirts for $0.25 a piece. I think I ended up giving them a little bit more. They had a little girl there that was selling stuff, trying to raise money, and I think we gave them some more.
I can't remember. At any rate, $19.81 is what it sold for. So it should be like a $12, $13 profit, depending on what we actually paid for it. Here's that Dale Earnhardt Jr. hat, camouflage. Looks like it's not new, but in excellent condition. This one took a long time to sell, and I never reduced the price. Sold for $14.81, and I paid $1 at the 100-mile yard sale on Route 29 between Lynchburg and Danville. All right, here's a Blue Ridge Mama Goodwill thrifting buy, brand new with tags, Virginia Tech long sleeve dress shirt, size large. So Goodwill, $3.99, and it sold for $22.95 free shipping, and it should be about a $12 profit. Here's a little Hallmark Harley Davidson ornament that I paid $2 for, and it sold for $14.81. So not an amazing profit, but it should be about $9. Kind of cool looking, actually. Needs a hook in it, but it's kind of neat. Some of you probably recognize it. It's been in different places up here over time. And I think it's funny because people comment all the time on the different stuff. Somebody mentioned the Seas candy cup the other day. You know, I'm a Southern California guy. Happiness by the bite. And so we like to put up different things up here, kind of change it up. And it's funny for me to go back and look at the videos and see what was up here and what has sold over time. And so we like to rotate it out. All right, so if you've been watching the show, and I know so many of you are new. I mean, yesterday we had like 100 new subscribers. It just blows my mind. 4,000 is just, I don't even know what to say. But we put these out on an auction, these Fontanini. We're selling these in consignment for Dirt Road Treasures. And I put almost everything. Matter of fact, I think I did put everything on Buy It Now, and I beat most everybody's prices by $1 because I was trying to blow it out, trying to get consignment sale out of here and pay somebody off. I hate owing people money, and I hate storing other people's things that I'm consigning. So I'm trying to sell it and get good amount of money for it. If I got to take $1 hit on each item to get it out the door before Christmas, I'm willing to do that. Well, this one I put out as an auction 10 days ago. And it sold yesterday, last night. And I put it out as an auction for a couple reasons. One is there were not any of these listed out there that I saw at the time, this dog family. And so whenever you don't see any listed out there, sometimes you can create a little demand. I would have put it out there for like 15 bucks with shipping on it. I put it out there as an auction with this dog. And it does two things. Hopefully it creates some demand and raises the price, but it also brings people into your store. And I had tons of Fontanini in my store, so I wanted people here in the store. And this name is somebody who had bought something previously. So I don't know if they bought it because they saw it bidding on these or if they looked it up some other way. But it's a good little strategy from time to time when you have a ton of one particular item, to put the rarest thing on auction to draw people in. Not always, but sometimes. Anyway, this sold for $22 plus shipping, and we're doing a 50-50 split. All right, the bold new world of eBay and Poshmark and Mercari and this constant offering and discounting and promoting and going on sale, this is not what I'm used to. And you kind of got to give way to it. But you know what? I don't give way to it on most items. I rarely promote, although I do. I rarely put on sale, although I do. And I rarely take offers on items, although I do that as well. This is an example of something I would not take well, I shouldn't say I wouldn't take an offer. I would take an offer, I suppose, on it. I didn't have to, though. This is a set it and forget it item, which is the way things used to be on eBay, and I used to really like it. But it is a game. It's called Stealth. It says strategic like chess, but fun. Another revolutionary idea from Falcon Games, and Falcon Games is from Irvine, California. They have a few games they've put out, Little Orange County, California. And it's like chess, kind of, sort of. 1986 is the copyright on this. And I saw this, and I got it for $1 at a yard sale. And I thought, you know what, this thing, I didn't even look it up. I'm like, this thing's going to sell. And I posted it on there. There's nothing like it. But this thing's been sitting out there for a long time. I think I had it posted at 50 bucks for a couple of months. And then I got to just see if I'd have any viewers or any likers at all. And I reduced the price to $35, and it sat for over a year. And I forgot about it. until it sold today. So it sold for $35 plus shipping. I think it's the only one on eBay. So I just figured I'll wait. Whatever, somebody's gonna buy it someday. All right, here's another Fontanini, and this one is Samantha. And this one sold for $10.95 plus shipping, and we're gonna do a little consignment on this as well. So 50-50 split with Dirt Road Treasures. All right, I often buy cassettes because I can sell them from time to time in my booth, and if I can get cassettes dirt cheap, like I'm talking 10 cents a piece, I'll buy them, and sometimes I'll lot them out. So this one was probably less than 10 cents a piece. This was a great one. I paid $5 for a giant box full of cassettes, and they gave me 3 or 4 other things with it that I'm going to make a bunch of money on. So you could technically say these are free, but let's just say they're 10 cents a piece. So 30 cents sold for $9.88. So that's going to be about a $6 profit. All right, this was an interesting sale. I haven't had one of these sell for probably 7-8 months. A couple years ago at a yard sale, I bought some Southern Fried Cotton stickers. That's all these things are. I bought a bag full of them. I don't know, 50 or so. Different types of stickers, and I think I paid a couple of bucks, maybe $1, $5. I don't even know what I paid, to be honest with you, but there were tons of them in there, and I've been selling them off. Some sold for like $7, some sold for $6. This sold for $6, $5.95, and I'll make a couple bucks on it, but there were tons of them in there, so you're gonna make a bunch of money. And they're flat and they're tiny, and they just sit down here in this drawer. And if it takes me 5 years to make my $150, I'm perfectly fine with that. All right, so this one was from, I think this was from one of my favorite yard sales. And maybe if I can remember to link it up here, I will. I think it was entitled something like a yard sale thief that got away or something like that. I think I have another one called something like a yard sale thief, the one where I stole the hanger. But that's not the one I'm talking about. It has a gentleman sitting in it. I think pointing at the camera. I can't really remember, but I'll try to find it and link it. And I met a girl that would eventually be one of my students. I think next year she should be coming to my school. And I met her way down the other direction towards Roanoke. And we had a great time at that yard sale. And I'm pretty sure that's where I got this hat. I hope I'm not wrong after telling this whole story. But it's a kind of a neat little Virginia Cavaliers hat. And it is definitely old school. It's made in the USA, but the foam is in pretty good shape. And I'm like, that thing's gonna sell. If you know anything about UVA fans, they wear bow ties, that kind of stuff. So sometimes trucker hats aren't exactly high on their wish list. But the Cavaliers have had quite a bit of success in basketball, and now in football this year they've had a little success. So I thought maybe this thing would sell, and sure enough, it did. $24.81 for this hat, free shipping. And now to the obligatory Eneman, and these, if you're new to the show, I bought 1,500 of these things, and I made a video out of it. It's one of our popular videos. We've had a lot of viewers buy these as really as a way to say thank you, and kind of a fun little gag gift, either something to put in a Christmas stocking or something to sit in their eBay cave. Whatever they're buying them for, I take it as a thank you, and if you want one, send me a message and I'll send you an offer for $10. There were 3 of them today, and so let me read you a message. See if I can get these names right. I think this is Ivan, if I have it correct. And I'll read a part of it. I'm new to eBay, but I love watching you, John, and Lonnie. You guys keep it real. I'm getting the Eneman to put in my eBay room, and I'm going to buy something from John and Lonnie as well to be my motivation. I will get something from your kids' store soon to help support their cause. It's really sweet. Thank you for all you do. Happy eBay selling and Merry Christmas. So we appreciate you very much. And that was a full price buy, and you don't need to do that, but thank you so much. And then I think it's Kat bought one for their family's white elephant gift exchange, which, Kat, you got to let me know how it goes over. Tell me if it's a good one or not. So we appreciate you, and she says she watches the show every day, and we can't thank you enough. And this one is for Ben, and Ben says he's a nurse educator, and his colleagues will love it, and they're going to have a gift exchange coming up, and he's going to give that away. And then he said a bunch of things that were way too nice about me and my family that I'm almost embarrassed to read. So, Ben, thank you so much. We appreciate it. And what would a show be without some Wayne sales? And let me tell you, I asked Wayne, I said, Wayne, you got to slow down. You're making me feel bad. And he did. And then he bought a few more things the last few days, and he said he's going to slow down again. So, thank you, Wayne. Appreciate it. And these were kind of cool too. And I don't even remember where I bought these. I know I got them at a yard sale, and I think I paid $2. And it says Sir Galahad, And there are a couple of bookends, and bookends are great to sell if you can find the right ones. These are really neat, and they sold for $21 plus shipping, and they're really cool, you know, kind of Knights of the Round Table. And there's some on there that are cleaned and listed for like 60 bucks, and then there's some on there that have sold for much closer to what these sold for. All right, and always we will find something interesting to put on the end of our video like we typically do. And thank y'all so much for being here. Thank you for subscribing, hitting that like button, that thumbs up, all those wonderful things. But most of all, thank you for being kind to me and my family, and we'll see you next time.
Thank you.